Hello, everybody, and welcome to my latest KM87 Playz. Today, we are going to be playing the first Starfox game for the Super Nintendo. This is going to be post commentary, one of my first post commentary ones that I'm doing. Decided to do this right after I did Super Mario Kart. I used emulation for that, and when I was trying to do it, I was running into some problems, mainly with the sound. I do have this game on physical cartridge. I also have it as means of the Super NES Classic or SNES Mini. But just since I had everything set up, I decided to do it. So instead, I just captured the video, and from there, decided to do post commentary. So this is the first Star Fox game. I guess a lot of people say hasn't aged well visually. I think it looks fine. It looks just as I remember it did back when I played it. I had this game as a kid growing up, and the funny thing with this game is I don't have the greatest memory in the world, but one thing I believe I remember is this is the first game that I ever beat on my own without anybody helping me. That's something I remember. I also remember uh, reading in some kind of magazine or something about the black hole trick. I don't do that on this playthrough, but yeah, I do remember that. So here we go. We're starting off with Corneria. Uh, no matter what route you take, this is the first stage that you will play through. Um, General Pepper gives you a nice little thing. Starfox team, our last resort is to counterattack Venom. Good luck. Okay. We'll counterattack a planet on another planet. Okay. But I remember this was cool, and I did really like the voices in the game. I thought that was pretty cool. That they actually had real life voices in the game. So later on in Star Fox 64, you'd actually have voice acting, but here you got weird language things, as you'll see here. So your Team Star Fox and your Fox McCloud, your intergalactic, I guess, guns for hire, almost bounty hunters. But so you have a team of you and three others: Slippy Toad, as you see there, Peppy Hair, who is the rabbit, and Falco Lombardi, who I guess is a falcon. I'm not fully sure what he is. He's some kind of bird. But you'll notice really quickly that they are nothing but trouble. They never really help you. They more or less just get in your way and need your assistance more than you ever need theirs. But the soundtrack of this game is absolutely amazing, in my opinion. I love it. I still love it today. And it plays well. It plays just as well as it did back when it was released in the early 90s. Uh, no question about that for me. As you can see, you have in the bottom left corner your shield. That's your health. Once your health deplenishes, your ship will explode, you will die, and you will have to try again. You have your lives in the top left corner. You start off with no continues, but you are able to acquire continues by finishing levels with a certain amount of points. That comes with how many targets you take down and how much health not just yourself but your teammates endure. Now, what I said about the teammates thing is a problem because not just can enemies hurt them when they're scheduled to, but you, if they get in your way and you shoot them, they take damage from you as well. On the bottom right corner, that is your bombs. Uh, Bombs are not exactly a screen nuke, but they do a hell of a lot of damage. As you can see here, Falco needs help. You'll see, mind your own business, Fox. He's the jerk of the team. He never really likes to give you too much credit or follow your lead. here we go. Incoming enemy. This is the boss of the first stage. I don't know what all the bosses are called or the enemies in this game and stuff, unfortunately, but this guy here isn't too difficult. As most of the bosses, in reality, they're not crazy hard. You see that where it was flashing light? That is where you want to hit. That's his weak spot. As there are these things, you know, he'll shoot out some missiles and some bombs. You can either dodge them or get hit by him like I did, or shoot him down. But yeah, this is it. I don't. You can use bombs on them to do a lot of damage. I play a lot really conservative in this game. I do like to save my bombs from certain areas where I feel I really desperately need them. But yeah, now he's gonna. Those are what are coming at you. Those are enemy bombs. And he is defeated, or it is defeated. You have a break button, as I don't know. I'll show later on. You can do that. Though that's a barrel, famous meme. Do a barrel, or Peppy tells you to do that in Starfox 64. But those are good for deflecting certain enemy attacks. Yeah, your boost, which is going to get out of certain situations. Here you'll see at the end of each stage how you get scored. See, all of our guys had full health. We got a bunch of enemies. We got 100%. And with 10,000 total score, we earned a extra continue. And now we are heading to an asteroid field. Asteroid Belt. Andross's forces intend to build a base in this area. Destroy their rock crusher. Okay, we'll destroy their rock crusher. And this stage teaches us that now in certain areas we can ditch the third-person perspective and go in a straight first-person perspective. And in certain stages, I much prefer the first-person perspective. Not just with the aiming reticle, but it just seems like I have more control at times. As you've seen come out, those yellow rings, they'll fill some of your health back. The blue ones that are straight in a full circle and don't move around, those not just fill your health, but they also count as a checkpoint. Now, the blue ones that do move around, those are not checkpoints, but those fill more health than the yellow ones. God, the music here is just so good. I do remember. This is the stage, actually, where you can activate the black hole. Like I said, I don't do it here. I'm going to spoil that. I don't do it in this playthrough. But there's a part where one of the asteroids, they come lined up, and you have to crash in the dead center of it, I believe, and then you'll see a black hole pop up, and you got to go in it. I believe that's how it was, because I didn't look it up. I haven't. That's one of the few cheats or see things like this. Those come. I forget which one it is, but you have to basically go head first right into it, into the dead center. But yeah, there's stuff I remember and stuff I don't. This is one of those things I don't remember. But you see the brown asteroids you can shoot down, the gray ones you cannot, and here that is a checkpoint. And of course, Slippy, you're getting attacked, and since you're in the way there, you get shot. Watch out for these are launching bombs at us. But overall, for me, this is a really fun and sort of just relaxing game. Harder upper levels get a little pain. You know, the final area gets a little pain. But see, we're already at the boss. You know, a nice, fast-paced rail shooter. And as you can see, he's exposing what's going to be his weakness. Now, if I had third-person view, which you can take yourself out of this view by pushing the select button, there when those little lasers are coming at me. If I start doing barrel rolls, I'll be able to deflect them. But I'm not taking too much damage from them, so not sweating it too much now. When that was coming at me, you saw my bar right below my bombs. I hit the brake there. That bar there is your boost and your brake bar. Once you use it, it has a little bit of a cooldown period until you can use it again. So we just shot that. That just it came at us now. You just shoot dead center, or I don't know. I think you can shoot anywhere on this thing, but yeah, right from there, it's dead at that point. And Peppy took a little damage. Slippy's good, even though I shot him. Falco's good. So with Peppy being damaged and stuff, I know we were not going to get 100% there. Yeah, 75 plus. That was with me not shooting everything down. Not enough points there, definitely for another continue, I believe. But we're going to be off to the next area and the next stage. And next time, when we come back, we will continue our playthrough of the original Star Fox for the Super Nintendo. And until then, have a good night, and I'll see you guys next time.